Okay, the timer has started. We are here.
Okay.
Yay, it's our last podcast. Well, for now. Um,
Ooh,
the
for
last
now.
we're being graded on. I set my alarm for we have 20 minutes and I have a class that starts in 15, so or 25. So we're just gonna slam on in.
All right, take us away.
Okay. So we decided to talk a little bit about to bring this whole semester and our time at BOCO to closure and talk a little bit about maybe touch on our past experiences with BOCO, but I think mostly talk about the future and like what our elusive plans are, considering nothing is really concrete right now. And yeah, just talking about like what our thoughts are going forward and what like our future is going to be looking like at all. So that was in English. I'm very caffeinated. Um, but yeah. So I guess I'll say one thing. So it's May 1st right now. We're graduating in a week and a day, and
So
I'm literally so
excited.
excited. I don't know. I know Melissa got done sobbing. I was sobbing during senior sem.
The
Um,
whole time.
it was bad.
Oh goodness. Everyone's
That
projects just blew me away. I was very
was
emotional.
beautiful. So beautiful.
It was
Um,
nice.
but yeah, we have decided to um just kind of chat about what we're doing. So, I mean, for me, I only have I have to make like one more video that's like double dipping, so I'm going to use it for my jury and my modern final. And then I was supposed to do two summer intensives this summer. Um and both of them moved virtual. So I'm probably gonna do the one in June and just do the half day, which is from like 11 to 2. Not too bad. And then I'm gonna not do Hubbard, I think, because it's like from 9 to 3, and it's like an hour of ballet or contemporary, and then 3 hours of rep, and then an hour of like seminar type or somatic thing. And like while that's fine, and I've also been there twice, so like I don't want to sound pretentious, and I know there's still so much I can learn from them. I just like as far as setting goes, I'd rather build my own schedule and build my own intense regime, I guess, and like also be able to take yoga whenever I want. So that's where I'm coming from. So that's my like extremely near future. So I'm probably going to be in Bellingham until early mid July, probably mid late July. Who knows? Longest I've been home in 4 years.
Because you're gonna come back to Boston at some
Yeah, I
point.
have to move.
But then you're going back to Bellingham after that.
I don't know. I literally have no idea. Like, I don't really want to. I don't know what else I would do right now. I mean, I obviously need to get a job because I need to support myself. But like as far as dance is concerned, I don't know what that looks like. I'm
Yeah.
I'm
Dance is very unknown right now.
it's so hard, it's so elusive because like we talked about in our last podcast, like nothing is certain, you know? Like everybody's just trying their best. But yeah, I would love to dance. I don't know what that looks like for me. Hannah's project was very inspiring for me, and she talked about, for those that didn't see it, she talked about service in through dance and like using it to reach people around the globe. And that's something that I'm also very, very passionate about. And I texted her afterwards and I was like, can I please call you this weekend and talk to you about this? So I'm really looking forward to that because I feel like there might be something there in my future also. And it's like very different because she's more of a teacher than I am. But I love helping people and making people feel better and serving people, and that's just like where I'm like that's just like who I am, and I want to give that to my fellow people. So,
Yes.
you, what's your
Yeah,
summer
for
looking
me,
like?
my summer has obviously really changed too because my plan was after graduation, I was gonna stay here for a little bit, but then go home. I usually go home in the summer for like almost 2 months, if not like a full 2 months. I mean, I go home for a while because I teach in San Diego at my old job, which is always so lovely because I really look forward to doing that and just being back in San Diego where I lived like before the conservatory is nice to catch up and visit and whatnot. But with everything being virtual, there's no need for me to sub anymore. I mean, because why would their current teachers need like days off when there's literally like no reason for that anymore? So I don't think I'm actually going to have to send an email at some point when I have more free time about that just to touch base. But as of right now, I'm assuming that I won't be working like I normally do, which is kind of hard to take in because I just don't know. So I'm a little upset about that.
Mhm.
I also was hoping that I was gonna dance somehow this summer, which is all like just taking like open classes and whatnot. And I'm still hopeful that I'm gonna keep, my eyes peeled for any opportunities that may arise for dancing. But as of right now, like we've talked about already, it is really just unclear and unknown. And it's really like just day by day with everything as far as that goes. But
Yeah.
my only concrete plan that I know right now is that I start grad school 2 days after graduation. So I'm in the midst of getting all of that situated, which is also like, plowing through. We're
Yeah.
doing it. I'd rather keep the momentum going because otherwise it would just be harder if I had like a lot of time off. So that'll be nice. And I do have like a month off until the fall starts. So that will be really nice. But yeah, so I guess that's my plan as of right now. So at least I have something to keep me busy and occupied, and we'll just kind of keep touching base with all the dance stuff. And I need to stay in shape as best as possible. I plan to get a bar and a piece of Marley so I could at least do point and have like a stable surface to do, a class on instead of my bureau
Sure.
that kind of nervous that my floor is gonna like cave in because I keep doing like jumping jacks and all this crazy stuff and I'm on the third floor.
Your poor neighbors.
I know.
Well,
I mean, hey,
honestly,
they probably complaining because they know the situation.
yeah, they're also probably gone. Like, I feel like a lot of people, well, maybe less so out in Alston, but I mean, my building was empty when I left, so I'm doing that too. I'm like working out, and it's crazy. I worked out this weekend. I think it was Sunday or something, and I told my mom, I was like, I've never felt like since being home, I haven't felt that like I feel like I was productive because I did like 3 workouts and a dance class. Like, I say 3 workouts. I did like a workout with my cousin, and then I did my like trainer's workout, and then I went on a walk, and then I did a bar. So like it's a lot, but like it's still less than like a full dance day, you know? So
Yeah.
what I should do, I should start having like, well, it's the last day of school. I was gonna say I should start having like a physical day and then a work day, but the last day of school.
Well, yeah, it's okay. We'll still have to stay on a schedule somehow, even after
Yeah.
school ends, and just keep ourselves busy and try
You
to
have
get
a
through the.
job. I want to move somewhere that housing isn't too incredibly expensive, but I also have like job access and there's some sort of like dance scene and then I can work with people and like teamwork and like art. When art moves me, it reminds me of why I do it. I feel like I've kind of lost why I do it at school just because I'm so focused on like technique and like getting all the work done and haven't been like enjoying it. So I'm really excited to like start to do that more.
Yeah, no, I have similar feelings. I feel like I'm always like, there's always something that I'm doing. Like, it's hard to really have had a moment to just kind of take a breath for a second because school has like really, I mean, they really keep you on your toes.
Oh yeah.
I am like always slammed with work. I mean, and I'm running from place to place. I mean, there's always just something going on that, yeah, it's all been fantastic. It's something I'm going to hold dear to my heart the rest of my life. But I definitely wish there was more space I wish we had had more space and a little more freedom to kind of appreciate why we're there in the first place, because I
Yeah.
feel like at times it got very overwhelming with like always being so technical or always having all these assignments, and just like there was
Mhm.
just always so much
Well,
happening all at once, you know.
yeah. And for me, it's hard too because I mean, I've told Caroline multiple times, like, I just wish I danced more. And she always said, Delcy, if you wanted that, you should have gone to a training program. And I'm like, you're right. You're really right. And
Yeah,
not to
I
say, like,
can pre that.
yeah, right. Not to say that that's like a bad thing, not to say that like I should have done that, but it definitely would have been a very different life and I would have had a very different perspective and I'm very grateful for the perspective I have now because I the people that I met, oh my goodness. And like the things that I've tried, like yoga, like my yoga teachers, I mean, you'll find yoga teachers that are amazing, absolutely, but these guys they're so special and they're amazing. Um, and people like Marissa. Like, you're not gonna find people like Marissa. Marissa, I love you. You're the best.
I love you so much.
Like,
I
actually, my favorite.
I wish I had had more time to be in your class,
Yeah,
but that doesn't mean we won't have future things to do. So I'm hopeful that
yeah.
we'll get to do more classes together and
I
stay in touch.
like super super low key plan to move to Providence and just hang out and have
I
coffee
know.
with Marissa.
I want to dance at festival. At this
I
point, like I want to
I
dance, and I'm still banking on the opportunity to do that. But like I said, I'm going to move forward with my life because that's all we can do right now. But
right.
if that opportunity does present itself, I'm going to take it.
Yeah. Well, and something that I've also realized is I'm not like yes, I'm gonna move forward with my life, but I'm gonna try to dance and obviously get side jobs. I'm not going to get into a company now by any means, but like if I am working somewhere and consistently taking open classes in a place and like making connections with the people in the company and whatnot, I mean, there's possibility, you know? And like I work really hard. And like we talked about like in the peer meeting like a few minutes ago, like I work too hard, but I don't feel like I'm working. That's weird. That's so weird. I don't know. Maybe I just like am mentally just like my brain's over there and I'm over here and it just doesn't like we're still working on that one.
Yeah, no, I know. I um in my Alexander class this week when we were closing out, we were like assigned to basically write compliments to each other, and most of mine were about people appreciating my work ethic and how hard I work and things like that. And I was just like, wow, I mean, I do. Like, that's just kind of how I've always been. I think it's just having the discipline from ballet for
Yep.
so many years that it's like made me really like that strong, heavy workload kind of person.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, look
I'm
at
also
you
like,
going straight into grad school.
yeah, I mean, yeah, but it's also like I kind of not by any means that I like not work hard this year because I definitely like I mean I've worked my butt off the whole time I've been in school, that's for sure. But like I kind of gave myself permission, especially this last year, to kind of like pull back a little bit, just like kind of not like have so much control over things, kind of go more with the flow. Like I know my work's going to get done and I know it's going to be good, so not like stress about it. So I kind of had a more lenient attitude towards going into senior year because I did want to really just like enjoy myself and remind myself that yes, I'm working hard, but I can't let that like completely consume my experience and like miss
Right.
out on the actual fun parts and stuff like that. So I mean, by no means that I start slacking off or anything, but I definitely didn't come into my last year like so pressured to be like perfect and to be like have this perfect work ethic. And you know, even with my senior project, like I knew I wasn't going to have it finished today. And at first I was so stressed about it because he was like expecting all of these things due today. But then I was like, you know what? This isn't going to like hinder me from getting my A or getting my
Right.
degree. Like I will get it done. I
Yeah.
just need a couple of days. And when I emailed about it, the response I got back was just so heartwarming because it was like, oh yes, see, like this is why I'm just so appreciative of the people that we've been working with, because and especially when you are a person that does work so hard, like it shouldn't be that hard to ask when you actually need help in like completing something if you need a little
Yeah.
more time. So that just made me feel really good because I'm not as pressured to have like finished it by today. And I also was like, I can't turn this in if I'm not proud of it. So like
Yeah.
I need to make sure that I allow myself to have that extra few days or so to complete this. So
Yeah.
that
That's
made
been
me really
something I've
happy.
really struggled with is like I never want to turn something in that I'm proud of, but I feel like all of the work that I've done, I just like not all of it by any means, but like a lot of it just hasn't been my greatest work. Like some of my writing is like pretty all right, but I I'm just not, I don't know. I just feel like I haven't been myself and the work that I present. The thing is my deadlines are my worst enemy. Like I can't do deadlines. I think that's why cuz like you're hindering the art. But no, I'm kidding. But like kind of not. You know, like that's really real and that's really real for me. Like I need to spend my time doing it in my time and like you'll wait for that because like they won't obviously wait for it because there's a deadline. But now like I feel like I'm just going to do me for like a few weeks and do the best that I can with being a human and not stare at my screen all day and it's going to be amazing.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. I've been feeling that way as well.
Yeah.
So, it all works out. We're graduating. There was,
We made
I don't
it.
know, I can't believe it. Yeah. I mean, even under these circumstances, I'm kind of just like, wow, I feel like I just moved here. Like I was just talking about this yesterday. I feel like I like just moved here. I just started and now it's like with a blink of an eye, I'm already at the end. I mean, where does
Yeah.
the time go? And I'm sure the next 2 years are also going to fly and then I'm going to be done with school like officially. And it's just like,
Yeah.
wow,
It's
this is
insane.
crazy. Especially with how busy we were here. I think that really was a factor in how fast this went by because we were really just, constantly busy. I mean,
Yeah.
wow.
There was no weekend, there was no break. No. I'm really next week, like after Tuesday especially, I'm just going to be like chilling. It's going to be amazing.
I know after Monday, it's going to be like wild. I mean, I'll have like basically the rest of that week. I'll have a week until I start my summer classes, which is, I mean, more than enough time. I just need like a little downtime. Like that might even end up being too much after a few days. I'll feel like ready to like do some more,
You'll be
but
motivated.
I'm just gonna like take advantage of the week off. But yeah, after
Yeah.
my jury, I'm basically done.
Yeah, I mean, I have my jury and then just a little dance party thing with the modern class, but I'm just gonna show my
Oh,
videos, so that's not
so nice.
stressful. And that's on Friday, so that's gonna be cute. But yeah, we're at
Yeah.
we have 40 seconds left. So this was mostly a ramble. I mean, you got a little glimpse of our future. And I think we do plan on doing this more also because it's really fun and it's nice to catch up. And especially when we're in different places and maybe even we'll do like a video and we'll be together.
That would be. I look forward to
Can you
doing these,
imagine?
and that would be great.
That'd be
We'll
amazing.
just make it. It'll just be a surprise when that happens.
Yeah, it'll be great.
We won't even announce it. It'll just be a surprise.
It'll just show up. It'll be great. All
I
right, my
know. I'm
love.
so thankful. Everything's just been wow. It's been a blessing. It's been an honor. Seriously.
Yeah. I'm the more yoga I do, the more grateful I am.
Me too.
And like Boko really tested me in a lot of ways, to say the least. But uh yeah, I wouldn't trade it for anything. Except maybe my
No.
money back. That's a lie. But it's also a joke. Um no, literally, like uh I would be angry at myself for like acting the way that I did for like most of my time at Voco because I was just pretty close minded to it. And of course this is happening today of all days. But yeah, I mean, I definitely learned what I didn't know when I was 18, and I'm sure there's a ton more that I don't know that I am going to learn at some point in my dance career and in life. And I'm really excited for that. And I finally feel like I've been born again. Like I feel like I'm just like about to start life. Like what?
I know. I feel that way too. And I feel like it doesn't even matter how old you are, how old you get, you're always learning new things and life is always changing and there's always something to learn every day, no matter what. So I'm super, I don't know.
Let's do
This is
this. I'm so excited.
I,
I'm
I
very
know.
caffeinated.
It's gonna be
Victory
it's
dance.
gonna be cool.
Yes. Well,
I'm
all right.
excited.
Thank you so
All
much.
right.
And I love you too, Marissa. You're the best. Um,
Love you so.
and thank you for all your support and love and care and time and energy and hours on the T commuter rail. Um, yeah, I don't know. I'm just full of warm, fuzzy hugs and things that I can't give people right now because I'm. It's okay. All right. I love y'all.
All right. We love you.
Bye.
Bye.